All right, Chia, we're going to talk about um, your memories of your father now.
Well, they are very little because he was in prison when I was 3.5, so it's very little and not very clear. But some of them are crystal clear. I remember when we were spending a few days or weeks in Kamenets-Podilsk and in my grandmother's house, his mother's. We were in the backyard. Well, actually, it was a front yard in the orchard where there was a little mound of dirt. That dirt was removed when they were digging the basement under the house and had no place to put the dirt, so they made a little mountain. And there was a little trail up the mountain. And he decided to make steps to make it more accessible. So he was digging the dirt and we were moving the dirt as best we could. And
Like in buckets?
probably, I don't remember what he was, I assume it was in buckets. And moving, I don't know where we were moving the dirt.
You don't remember.
I don't, but we were making it disappear. And he put some flat, like some flagstones, like they were not very thick, but just like boards. So he put stones to make the steps. And then we finished that. We came into the house, and somebody was doing some needlework. I don't know, sewing or embroidering. And I wanted to do it too, but obviously they would not going to give me a needle because I wanted a needle. So my father said, "I make you one." So he took a match and he sharpened a little bit one end of it, and on the other end he made, with his jackknife, he made a little eye of the needle, and he gave me that. And then they gave me, I assume it was paper because a matchstick would not pierce fabric. So I think they gave me paper for me to sew, and I started sewing. And my father laughed at me. He said, "Why are you doing it with the left hand?" So I changed the needle to the right hand because, as I found out later, I'm ambidextrous. For me, left hand and right hand make no difference. So it was at that moment I decided to sew with the left hand. And on another occasion, I remember very clearly, not what was before, not what was after, but the moment he carried me wrapped in blankets to the hospital when I had scarlet fever. Actually, when I speaking in Ukrainian, I was confused if I said the right disease. Yes, it was scarlet fever to the hospital, because in Soviet Union it was mandatory. If you have a contagious disease, you have to put limited to limit the contamination.
The
All
spread.
the sick people were gathered in a hospital in the same group with the same disease. So he took me to the hospital, and because of close proximity with me, he got scarlet fever. Because, as it turned out, he never had scarlet fever in childhood, and apparently grown-ups uh,
We're getting close to you.
battle it with much more difficulty. And he was delirious, and he was always speaking of room number 22. And when hospital personnel asked my mother what it was, she didn't tell them, but she knew that room number 22 was the one when he was interrogated and tortured
Okay.
when he was imprisoned.